Well, the MP for Asikuma Brakwa, Al-Hassan Kobina Gansa, is demanding the immediate return of the only fire tender in his constituency, which he says has been deployed to Cape Coast for months. According to the MP, the Regional Fire Command requested the use of the fire tender for only 1 month. However, it's yet to be returned after the time elapsed. The MP alleges nursing mothers at the maternity ward of Our Lady of Grace Hospital at Bremen, Asikuma, were left stranded and helpless after a fire ravaged the facility. The impact of the fire, he says, could have been minimal if that tender was on call to douse the inferno. He's therefore requesting the Central Region Fire Command to urgently redeploy the fire tender to the constituency.
Asikuma Brakwa is a scattered community, and it's spanning about 765 square kilometers. If you know the place, when you are traveling from Tridudia to Obom, or Dobin Obom, and then down to Hiansheda or Asolfie, and then from Amwanda to Amanfopon. I mean, it's a very scattered community. So, and the roads are not all that good. And we have only one fire tender. And that one fire tender, anytime there's an issue, and regional assignment or national assignment, you see that that tender is taken along. And they will use it. So I made reference to recently when we received a letter from the regional fire officer. Somebody signed for him, but I would say the regional fire officer, to take the tender away. Actually, the youth of the area were protesting. But eventually, when the letter came, they have to give in, and then it was taken away, promising that they will return it in a month's time. But as we speak now, the fire tender had not been returned. It was taken on the 4th of February, 2021. The same thing. Last year, they took it away for 6 good months. 6 good months. And upon persistent demands, before they returned it. And I'm afraid even when, as they are returning it, instead of them to ensure that they have reconditioned the tender before returning it, they will return it like that. You know, repairing it also becomes a problem, you see. So that is the concern of the chiefs and people of Asikuma Brakwa, and that's why I have to put it across.
How is the lack of fire tenders affecting the indigents within the constituency?
You see, we are in a community that is scattered, and the only fire tender which was taken away, within the period that was taken away, we have had 2 serious fire outbreaks. One was the whole Seventh-day Adventist church was raised down at Brakwa. And then the other at Bremen Asikuma Hospital. It happened at the maternity ward. And can you believe that lactating mothers have to take their children, their infants, and run away from the room? People have to cram the youth, and the fire personnel and then the hospital securities have to cram the roof of the building, before they could extinguish the fire with fire extinguishers and whatnot. So you see the concerns of the people. Without fire tender, anything can happen to the people of Asikuma Brakwa. And that's why we are fighting for its return as a matter of urgency. And we are calling on the relevant authorities not to return the tender in a dilapidated manner. At least they should recondition it before they return it. That's what we are requesting for.
Business News is next here on News Desk.